Hey, stuck in the house? Want to take a trip? Change the channel for a moment and relax. Sit back and enjoy this episode of Model Railroad Minute. We're visiting Portland, Oregon's railroad scene and a little bit more.
Model Railroad Minute.
Yeah. Model Railroad Minute. MRM. Hey everybody, you're watching Model Railroad Minute, an inside look at the people and projects of the world's greatest hobby, model railroading. I'm Don Trink. If this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. If you'd like to see more railroad action, be sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a Model Railroad Minute. Our family took a trip to Portland, Oregon. As usual, I checked out the railroad scene. Portland is filled to the brim with beautiful landscapes and railroad action. In this episode, we'll see some sights in Portland and visit the Columbia Gorge Model Railroad Club. This club has been in existence since 1947. The layout is amazing. Our docent Gary will give us a tour of the layout, then a behind-the-scenes look at the electrical upgrades that he and his team are working on. But first, we need to check out some essential sights Portland has to offer. Let's take a look. Before we do any train watching, we got to make a stop first. Voodoo Donuts.
by 70 foot. 4,200 square foot of scenery. 3,000 feet of mainline track.
Wow.
I only know that because we're in our process. We've been rewiring from the old analog to DCC, and I put 3,000, well, double track, so 6,000 feet of wire up.
Wow.
And that's just the main line.
That's a lot of wire.
We took out 1,600 pounds of wire so far.
Wow.
So basically, you're in the Columbia River. I forgot my towel, sorry. Oregon on the left side along the wall. Washington is in the middle on the peninsula.
Cool.
A lot of scenes that we do are really there. Our yard, our engine facility is kind of fictitious, but I mean, Lake Yard was there. But,
What kind of, do you use helix or anything to get up to the height that you got there?
We have 2 7-layer helixes. One on 10, well, DCC, we can probably run more than 10. Trains on the main line, but we can only try to do 8 because 10's too crowded.
So are you using some kind of a block system now as you're changing over? Oh yeah, I see the crow's nest up there.
Not really anymore. I mean, it's in blocks, but that's only for detection. One problem is in the real world, the town is against the cliff and the railroad's against the river, but we needed a little more access, so yeah, we swapped it around. If you went to the real town, the grocery store, the tavern, the church, and the train station, and the gas station used to be all there. The gas station last time we went was gone. I always laugh. It's the tavern. That's the only thing that's still open. Well, the train station is an Amtrak stop for the Empire Building. So that's Crown Point. It's also about 20 miles in from Troutdale.
This open floor plan that you have is much different from us. We're a much newer club, and so we did shelf styling, you know, so ours is only 30 inches wide. And, you know, this is just really the way they've done it for a lot of years, and the scope of it is just tremendously different. You know, it just stands out. When you look at this view here, you go, wow, you know, this is incredible. Well, you had quite an artist do your backdrops. They're so beautiful.
Our first VP, second VP, sorry, Gene, is a air conditioner, heater, maintenance person. He went to this one customer who had a painting like that on her fence, which was incredible, the Mount Hood. And he hired her to do this painting. When we do our day-night sequence, you know, we have the night come, and in about 10 minutes we have a sunrise, and the sunrise comes up behind the mountain, so you get a nice, you know, pretty glow in the morning.
The bridges are incredible, and of course Portland's known for them. So
Yeah. Most of the mechanism is from an old Xerox machine.
really,
You know how used to have the light bar that would move across,
right?
and owner of one of the hobby shops that's the one here, he saw what I wanted to do, and he says, I think I have something. And he brought that in, and it was perfect. I always laugh when someone comes in and asks, how long did this take to build or to set up? I go, oh, we've only been setting up for 30 some years. So our logging division is pretty cool. They'll, at the very top up here, they'll load logs, and they'll have let's say a shay or some small steam engine. They'll take it down to headquarters where they'll put a road engine on, and then they'll take that, snake it all the way down to the mill yard. The mill yard operator will actually dump the logs into the pond.
So this is the secret,
Yeah.
the secret layer here, huh?
This is our still a mess. This is all our news wiring for DCC. We break up the layout in sections with the breaker cards, so that the old analog, if you got a derailment and a short, it would take out the whole railroad.
Yeah.
Now it's in segments. Plus, it helps us figure out where. And this mess is our detection, turnout indication.
Huh.
And we've got turnout control. This is one of our.
Here's your helix, huh?
That's our first helix. That's falling apart. I mean, it's scheduled to be rebuilt next year. This year, we're going to get all the parts assembled. And then probably sometime after our November show, we will yank this out and put in a new one.
Wow.
And one of our staging yards, it's our Seattle yard. And we're planning on putting a second level, mainly for passenger trains.
Beautiful old panels. This is the work you guys have really been doing, boy. This is there's the old, the new.
That's been my project, wiring up the new stuff. I don't know how it works. They just told me how to wire it. And when it works, I go, hey, it's working.
If you're interested in seeing the layout for yourself, the Columbia Gorge Model Railroad Club's open houses are in the month of November every year, and the details are posted on their website. I'll include the link in the show notes below. If you enjoyed this video, here's a link to other videos from Model Railroad Minute. We have great content on all things railroading on Facebook and Instagram, so check us out. Well, that's it for now. Remember this, no matter how strange or bizarre your model may be, rest assured that there was once a prototype. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.